Yes.
Yes, you ask your question.
So you spoke about different levels of enlightenment when you were here. Uh, and the questions or the information seem interesting to me, because I found humbly in my journey that there is a moment where the spirit demands to know more and more and more and more, and the more you seek and you think that you are finding, the more you realize you have to let go and allow just life to teach you what is there. But I often wonder about how we can take our lives to a greater level of awareness, where we can include more of the higher realms into our day-to-day thoughts, into our day-to-day life. And I've had some success with meditation and different yoga practices. But when I've come to times where I really felt a lot of energy, I felt like the need for extra guidance, and I was wondering, what does it feel like to be able to blend all of those dimensions into day-to-day life?
Yes. Franca,
Yes.
you explain this question please again.
Maybe it's too convoluted, right?
Can you sum it up in one question?
Just basically,
one question?
When you say there's different levels of enlightenment, to me was interesting, because the idea of enlightenment to me seems like the disintegration of all levels, all borders, all things. But you would know better about that. So I was just curious as to what the other realms of enlightenment feel like, or what is a window into those.
But so you cannot, if you are spending your entire life in a house and you never go outside in the yard, then even if any other people who know the yard really well tell you the yard looks like this, the yard is like that, the yard does this or doesn't that, you cannot experience it, but only imagine it. And whatever you imagine is not real. You're not touching the leaves, you're not touching the plants, you're not smelling the flowers, you're not walking on the earth.
Right.
And then when you've lived your entire life in the house and the yard, or the city, and you've never traveled to another city, another country, another place, no matter what somebody else tells you, this city over there is different, it's like that, or this other country, they speak a different language, it sounds like this. You have no understanding, you have no experience until you have lived there or if you stayed there yourself, because you have not eaten the food there, you have not talked to the people there, so it's only in your mind.
Right.
So there is no way you can experience or understand, because it's not with the mind. You can only, when you have experience, then you know.
Right. Right. And I guess I wonder if there's a threshold, in terms of what you're able to internalize, because I've had moments in which I've been able to see energy, everything around me, thoughts as energy, everything as energy. But then that level of intensity causes me to either depart, or I get frustrated because I'm not necessarily able to repeat with any kind of control such experiences, And it's that game whether should I try to pursue them more, but sometimes the more you pursue them, the farther they get, or should I just simply allow myself to be and they will come whenever they come. But there's always that curiosity of what it would be like to have more command of that intuition, of that information, of manifestation, things like that.
What does the information help you with? Why is this important to see? It's all imagination.
Right, it's not as important as giving a hug when it's right, exactly. and having the right word when it's correct, or decided. In the end, that's why I was able to wait a bit, but I feel like I am at a point in my life where in order for me to do what I need to do, I need to master a little bit more of my spiritual craft.
Do the meditation.
Yeah, which I've started.
The awareness meditation. Do it every day.
Okay. Can I request you? Priyanka, please describe the question in the short. I want to give the answer.
Please what?
What he is asking? Describe me in the short. I want to understand the question, and I will give the answer.
He wants to know if it's possible that you or I describe to him the different states of enlightenment, because he understands there's now several different types, different stages of enlightenment, and he would like to get, if possible, an explanation of how they are different and what is different.
Okay.
What is the threshold? What is the threshold where you begin to really...
Or how do you know that you're beginning to become enlightened and then go further to the next stage of enlightenment?
Yes.
Right, and it's not so much about the level of enlightenment. It's more about the ability to be able to manifest more of what you feel inside in the outer world.
Yeah, how can you manifest what you already have inside more outside?
Very good. Good question. Good question. This is very important question. Good question, and very helpful for all the coming seekers. Very good question it is. I want to start answer from here. When a person is sleeping in the night, and the mother is came in the plate some sweet and some cake, anything good thing, and put in the mouth of that person, and the child is sleeping, he has not feeling any taste, but he is eating that cake in the sleep, and glutting the cake in the in his esophagus, and again sleep. So the unconscious stage, the same thing in this world, but the person is doing the work in the unconsciousness. They are talking, but the mind is going to different place. They are working in the office, but they are not taking interest in the work. Their mind is going to another place. They are eating the food, but they are hurried to go the offices. They want to sleep in the night, but sleep is not coming because they have many worries in the mind. They have many worries in the mind. So this type of living now, this world, that is unconscious living, the person never enjoying the life, and nor they are taking the notice of their the timely work they are doing. They are doing work like a machine. They are not doing work like a man. They are doing work like a machines, unconscious. Completely, they are completely hypnotized in their thoughts. They are completely hypnotized in their worries and their ambitions and their other things. So the first starting of this awareness. The enlightenment is a very bigger thing, that is another thing, but as a person which is studying or student of the primary class, he cannot become a directly professor of the college. The primary stage, primary school, secondary school, then higher secondary school, and the graduation and post-graduation, then PhD, then he will become the professor of the college. So the same thing is here. The primary consciousness is that the person can aware in day-to-day work. That is the primary consciousness. When you are bathing, that you are in bathing. Not taking tension of office, not taking tension of anything. So you should be learn to live in the presence, not in future, not in past. That is the start of the awareness, that is start of the meditation. One thing. And how you will be start this meditation, how will be you aware, because the brain is a naturally think. The thoughts will become, you cannot stop the thoughts. Thoughts will become in the mind. Thoughts will be flow in the mind. If you want to stop the thoughts, then what will become? Then your consciousness will be broken. You will become a mad person. Because the stream of the thoughts, like the stream of the river, When we stop the river, the flood comes and many houses destroy. So if you want to stop the thoughts, you cannot stop the thoughts randomly or like a brake of the car. Even you, all of a sudden you have experience. If you brake the car, all of a sudden the car glide for a moment and the tire scrub in the road. When you stop the car randomly, the car glide on the road and the tire scrub on the road. You see, that is the example. So you cannot stop the thought. If you want to stop the thought randomly, that they will destroy your mind and you will become the mad. So it is dangerous. So what will we do? We slightly and we slowly and we gradually brings awareness in your life. And what is the bringing of awareness in your life? So we teach the Sakshi meditation of awareness. And that Sakshi meditation of awareness, we have put a new name, the meditation of awareness. We cut the Sakshi because Sakshi is the Indian word, and the meditation of awareness, it is the universal word. Everybody in every country person can understand the meditation of awareness. It is the real meditation. So what we teach to the student, we teach the student that you are taking the cup of coffee and you are taking the cup of coffee in unconsciousness, in a hurry. But I teach to my student, take the cup with the consciousness, with the seeing that we are taking the cup and we are taking the cup to the mouth and sipping the coffee, and take the coffee in awareness, in knowing. So every doing must be knowing. So the doing is mechanical and knowing is consciousness. So start of the consciousness, start of the meditation when you are taking the bath, when you are taking the food, when you are walking in the street, when you are driving the car, when you are taking the coffee, and when you are doing anything in your life, you do everything with the knowing, with the awareness. So we start the meditation from taking the exhaling and inhaling the breath. Breathe, you know, the respiration. So I teach my student first the respiration, ever in the respiration. Be the seer of breath. Be the seer of breath. Breath is coming inside. Breath is coming outside. So this is start. And second, what I teach to my student, then the person is perfectly learn the sitting in the meditation, seeing in the breath. Then I push the meditation in some higher class. I teach my student, see the thoughts. That is the Franka's old name, the holographic enlightenment. That is the Franka told this method, holographic enlightenment. He teach in his hypnosis classes, and he teach in the treatment with his clients this meditation. Second thing is that when you are conscious in your breath, when you are conscious in your thoughts, you can see your thoughts, you can detach from thoughts, and your consciousness is stand. And your doing is another thing. Your consciousness is another thing. Your being, as you are conscious, as your being start. Because you are not body. Because I am not this coat. I am not the beard. When the beard will be cut, I will be alive. I am not the body. I am not the mind. So gradually you will be detached from all the instrumental things of your body, your mind, your intellect, your mood and your ego. The third stage will come. When the real meditation is done. This is not real meditation. The seeing the breath, it is not real meditation. The seeing the activity, it is not real meditation. The seeing the thoughts, it is not real meditation. When the meditation, real meditation comes by the grace of God existence, then what you asking me, that is that answer is come. You ask that how a person know that he is become enlightened, how a person know he is doing the right meditation. The right meditation, when the come, alternately with this meditation, the peace is coming inside of you. You feel the peace inside. You feel the place inside. 1 minute, do not talk now. Let me complete, then you talk. The peace coming inside, you feel more peaceful inside. You feel more stability inside. You feel more awareness inside. At that time, any type thought come, anger come, you will not attach with the anger. Lust come, you will not attach with the lust. Greed come, you will not attach with the greed, because these are also bunch of the thoughts, and you learn already how to detach from the thoughts. So the anger cannot affect you, the lust cannot affect you, the greed cannot affect you. Only the peacefulness, stability, and internal happiness, that is called pleasure. Place, any word you can use. In India we said Anand. We said Anand in India. But in the translation of the Anand is called the place. The place you can feel. And what will be happen? When the place you can feel, that you can feel that this is the right meditation. And you cannot purchase this place or peace by the millions of dollars. You cannot purchase, because peace cannot be purchased. You can get this peace by this meditation. So now this is the door of enlightenment start. Now the door of enlightenment is start. Where? From the meditation, the real meditation, when you will be see your thoughts. And I don't want to say, because if I say your mind is a very, very clever and imitating person, he will make the imitation of the fake meditation. I do not disclose what was that stage, because that stage will come in your experience, and you tell me, Swamiji, I have this experience. Then I will tell you, oh, this is right, this is meditation. And this is not, I will tell, no, this is not meditation. This is illusion of your brain. That's why the guru is need. That's why the master is need. That's why the guide is need in your path. Because if there is no guide, your mind make a illusion, your mind make the hypothesis, your mind make the drama, your mind make the imitation. The fake condition of meditation your mind can make. So there must be a guru which can identify you that what is the fake and what is the right meditation. So this is the door of enlightenment. The first stage of enlightenment is that when you peace, you feel the peace, you feel the place, you feel the stability inside. That is the first stage. And now second stage enlightenment is that the precious God, which is the Almighty, which is presence everywhere, omnipresence, omnipotent, He is exposed inside of you. When the sun rises in the east and the sky become orange, turn the color of sky change in the morning time, when the sunrise is ready, the morning time. So when this peace will be higher, this place will be higher, this stability will be absolute, then the God inside your God will be exposed. Then the God will be exposed. And that is, I say, that is the starting of the enlightenment. That is the stage of Bhan Avastha. That is the technical word, Bhan Avastha. Bhan, it means now you are knowing that what is the true and what is the false. The God is ready to expose inside of you. The existence ready to expose inside of you that God has no name. That is not Krishna, that is not Jesus, that is not any Shankar, that is not Holy Spirit, that is not Mary, that is nothing name, because that is the universal presence of existence, and all the God and goddesses and priests and messengers, they comes from that presence. That is the highest stage. Then what will be happen? Then as that God's presence being stand inside of you, as you transform it into the God. And the second transformation of this stage is called enlightenment, is called the awakeness. And that is no need of evidence of any other person. You will be your evidence. The pregnant lady do not ask evidence for other. The pregnant lady, it's herself says, I am pregnant, I am pregnant. So that person will say, oh, I am near to enlightenment. I am feeling enlightenment. I am enlightened, I am enlightened. The pregnant lady do not go to take the certification from the doctor that I am pregnant. The abdomen itself says that she is pregnant. So that's a time when you are coming in the enlightenment, you yourself give the evidence. Oh, Guruji, I am feeling so and so. I feel this is enlightenment. This is enlightenment. When you will be completely stayed in this stage, when the God is present every time inside of you, and your work, your talk, your activity, they are all change. You are all change, and that is the enlightenment. So next stage you ask me, how you differ the stage of enlightenment? I want to say, when you awake from the bed, and you are consciously standing enlightenment, and when you sleep, so your unconscious and subconscious mind create the dreams and sleep, and at that time you have the storage, you have the impressions, you have the habit and habitats, you have the experiences, and your internal storage of your millions birth, which is you are availing in the past lives, they will be clean slowly, and the enlightenment goes inside like a milk goes in the bread piece. Is you put the bread piece in the milk in a plate, and the milk goes inside in the bread piece, and then what happened? You put your finger in the bread piece become like a liquid. Or you put the bread piece in the tank of the water. You cannot take out that bread piece, because that bread piece is so wet, so soft, it's spread all over the tank. Or second example I want to give, if you put one drop of the ink in the glass, slowly the ink dissolve in the water of the glass, all the water's color change blue. So that your enlightenment is spread in your subconscious mind. That is that is the higher enlightenment. That is the real enlightenment. Then your enlightenment goes in your unconscious mind, and your awakeness, even when you are in deep sleep, there is no dream and you are awakened. I told that is a supreme enlightenment. That is Atma Jnana. That is Atma Jnana. You ask the question, what will be the benefit of that change of the day-to-day life? That will be very good change day-to-day life. When you are not enlightened, you are the slave of your thoughts. The lust come, you become the lusty. The anger come, you become the angry. Greed come, you become the greedy. As your thoughts comes, as you change, you was like a slave of your thoughts. But when you are stand in its consciousness, the thoughts cannot affect you, and then you are become a very good person. So that's why I tell to all the persons, this is the meditation of awareness we are giving all over the world for the world peace. Because a person will do this meditation of awareness, he will become day to day peaceful. When person will become peaceful, the family will become peaceful, society will become peaceful, nation will become peaceful, the nation will become peaceful, the world will become peaceful. So darling, it is not for those persons they don't want peace. The meditation for those persons, they want peace, they want awareness, they want know what is the truth of this life only for them. And very lucky person, they are listening me or coming to me or coming to Franca and coming to me. They are very, very, very lucky persons. They are very precious person. No any person is.
I want to say something also. Milton is my student. So that makes him your disciple, because if he's my student, he's also your disciple.
Yes. So we are looking like a master and disciple, but we are one soul. We are one consciousness. We are looking. This is only our the Cartesian.
What?
We are looking as a master and as a disciple until we are not enlightened. When we are enlightened, we will feel that we are one. After enlightenment. Are you satisfied with my answer? Or you want to ask anything?
I think Franca wanted to say something.
I want to ask Milton if he wants to take the Guru Diksha.
Can I shut the video? I'm recording this video. Can I shut the video? Huh? Can I close the video, please?
Yes. Should I close ours?